Hi, good morning everyone. I'm JP Thong. I'm now in Kechara Forest Retreat, Malaysia, and thank you for joining me at today's day 50 of Mindful Morning Meditation. How is everyone doing this morning? We shall wait for everyone to tune in, and again, as we're all waiting, let's do a bit of stretching so that we don't feel any cramps and pins and needles afterwards. Okay, you can stretch your arms a little bit. Remember, as we are stretching, to breathe in deep and exhale, but take your time. Yep. So for those of you who've just woke up, our muscles can feel a bit stiff. So a bit of stretching will actually help during our meditation. Okay, stretch the back. Go the other way. Okay, felt that crack there in the neck. My neck is usually pretty stiff, so I'm going to stretch a bit more. Up. It's a bit of a crack on my neck area. It's actually very important to stretch the muscles around your neck, because I was told by my TCM doctor that because of our, how we're always looking at our computers or our phones, and we actually develop this hardened muscles at the back here, and that is what's causing some of us a bit of high pressure, high blood pressure, and sometimes irregular heart palpitation, which I got. And but because ever since I've been doing this exercise, see, even if I'm doing this, I hear it go like cracking, because there are a lot of hardened muscles which has crystallized. So that helps. Yeah, because I went to a cardiologist to check on my heart palpitation, and he said it's because of my age. So I was not happy with that. And I went to see my TCM doctor, and he said, no, it's not that. It's just that because I've not visited him for a year and a half. So he said, oh, it's just your regular problem coming back. So thank goodness. So very grateful for that, actually. Hi, morning, Glenn. Dr. Hank, Nancy, good morning. Pastor Honey, waiting. Hi, Emily, Coughlin. And there are some others which I cannot see. But thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, so please make yourself comfortable and sit at the edge of the cushion or at the edge of the chair or sofa. And do make sure that your sofa or your chair is firm, and if you're sitting on the floor, just make sure that your cushion is firm. Morning, Lai Hing. Morning, Frank. Thank you for tuning in. Okay, I think we will start on the breathing meditation now. So let's get ready. Okay, I found my center. All right, sit up straight. Relax your shoulders. Okay, and always visualize a thread on top of your head, pulling it up so that you have your posture is straight and your chin is down a little bit. Okay, this will help you improve your circulation. All right, here we go. So left hand up, thumb down, wrap your thumb, put your fist under your right armpit, right hand on your left nostril, and breathe in slowly. Breathe in all the way. And breathe out. Exhale all the way. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in again. And breathe out. Change hands. Thumb down, wrap your thumb. Put your right fist under your left armpit. Left hand on your right nostril and breathe in. Out. Breathe in. Out. Breathe in again. And out. Okay, both hands on your thighs. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in. And out. Breathe in again. And out. Okay, and we are done. Let's see who else is here. Hi, Wubi Morning. Hi, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Okay, so for those of you who just tuned in, we just finished our 9-round breathing meditation. This is again to help us calm our body and our mind. All right? So if you have missed that, it's okay. Just quickly make yourself comfortable and take deep breaths slowly in and out as I'm talking. All right? So then now we're going to proceed to a 20-minute sound bathing meditation using this Tibetan singing bowl. All right, so it's not just any singing bowl, it's just, this is actually very healing because as I said all the time, because this is handmade with 7 different types of metals. So when I hit this, I'm not sure whether you can hear it, but when I hit this, you actually hear different pitches that are vibrating. So it's pretty amazing, and depending on which part of the bowl I hit, it will produce different sets of notes, if you know what I'm saying. Yeah, so there are different notes. Once I hit it, either on the top, it'll give me a higher pitch, but it is a set of notes that are at the higher pitch range. And if it's in the middle, it's in the middle, and if it's at the bottom, it's on a lower pitch. So these different notes are very healing, and I was told that this is it's energized using the moon. Yeah, so it's extremely healing. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you all so that you don't simply use any metal bowl and start hitting it. So, okay, so I will walk you through the breathing so that you further calm yourself, calm the mind especially, and your body. And again, if you're feeling pins and needles on your lower limbs, always remember to adjust, it's fine. And to either rock forwards or backwards so that you don't feel the numbness. And also, you can close your eyes for this meditation only. You can close your eyes, or if you fall asleep, if you tend to fall asleep, have your eyes half open. Yeah, because this is not, again, it's not a meditation to help you sleep, but it's a meditation to help you focus and to get some healing done. Okay, so here we go. Again, rock forwards and backwards to find your center. Chin down, relax your shoulders. And as you breathe in, remember to visualize white healing light entering as you breathe in through your nostrils. And when you breathe out all your stress, anxiety, your worries, your boredom, all the negativities, breathe it all out and visualize them as dark smoke. And take your time, inhale all the way in and exhale all the way out. All right, so here we go. So 20 minutes starts now. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in the white healing light. Fill your entire body in this white healing light. And breathe out all your anxieties, your stress, your aches and pains, your worries. Visualize them as dark smoke. Every time you breathe in, know that you're breathing in love, kindness, and compassion. And fill every single cell of your body in this healing light. Feel your body getting lighter. As you fill every single cell of your body with love, kindness, and compassion. You're now very relaxed. You're very calm. And I will start playing the singing bowl now. Focus on the sound. Allow the sound to enter your heart chakra. The sound represents love, kindness, and compassion. Relax your heart chakra and let it enter, filling your entire body with love, kindness, and compassion. Focus on the sound. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions. Bring your focus back on the sound. Relax your heart chakra. Let the vibration enter your heart chakra and let it permeate throughout your body, releasing all the anger, stress, frustration, unhappiness. Let all the negativities out of your system. You are very relaxed. And you're vibrating in love, kindness, and compassion. Focus on the sound. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions, focus on the sound. Relax your heart chakra, let the sound enter. The sound represents love, kindness, and compassion. Let it vibrate throughout your body, releasing all the negativities. Watch them and focus back on the sound. entire body is filled with the vibrations of love, kindness, and compassion. You are very relaxed and very, very light. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions, watch your aches and pains. Bring your focus back to the sound. Focus on the sound entering your heart chakra and let the vibrations travel throughout your body. Focus on the sound. Watch your thoughts, watch your emotions. Bring your focus back on the sound. In 3, 2, 1. And we're done. So how was it for all of you today? Do share with me and write at the comment section. Let me see who's here. Hi, Pastor Shin, Pastor Antoinette, thank you for tuning in. Hi, Kenny, long time no see. Glad to see you here. Hi, Yiling. Hope everything is well. Natasha, wow, long time no see, Natasha. Hope things are okay in the States. Hi, Vivian. Hola, Mogina. Cynthia, Kay. Jin, hello. Hi, morning, Christina. Hi, Freon. Thank you very much for tuning in. We just finished the 20-minute sound bathing meditation. For those of you who's just tuned in for this sound bathing meditation, we have actually moved from the single pointed meditation to focusing on this. Yeah. So again, it is also a single pointed meditation, but because we're using the Tibetan singing bowl, and it's because it's handmade with 7 metals, and it's been energized by the moon, I was told. So this is an authentic Tibetan singing bowl, and as a result, it has healing energies, and that's why sometimes when you are focusing on the sound, you will feel, if you feel tightness around your heart chakra area, or if certain thoughts and emotions arise, it's because it is helping you release all these emotional baggage that has been, that's been kept in this area. So it's extremely healing, okay? But of course, the ultimate healing is when we do this sharing session and you start to understand how the human mind works, and when we change, and as a result of the understanding, when we start to change the way we perceive things in our lives, that's where the ultimate healing comes in. All right, so again, do do share with me your experience of this, and also share with me your gratitude, what you've written in your gratitude journal. So do write that in the comment section, as I will share with you my gratitude journal. So yesterday I wrote that I'm grateful to have had a very fruitful meeting with my colleagues on creating more programs to make a difference with our online viewers. So I'm very excited with what we are planning on doing for all of you. And number 2, I'm grateful that we're celebrating our Father's love and care for us. So happy Father's Day for all the fathers out there. And number 3, I'm grateful that it's raining daily at Kechara Forest Retreat. Yes, it's more cooling, and it gives our green team a break so that they don't have to keep watering the plants, because we do have 34 acres to water every day. So yeah, so nature is doing its job for us. I'm truly grateful for that. All right, so let's see what all of you have written so far. Corinne says, had a slight headache before the meditation started. The headache is now gone. Oh, I'm great to hear that, Corinne. And happy and feeling great. Wonderful. Yeah, remember when we were doing our sessions, and some of us, even myself, I woke up with headaches. And I noticed, and I did share that with you all, that when we were meditating, doing the single-pointed meditation, and we are consciously breathing in and out slowly but naturally, I guess because we are breathing in more oxygen, we're taking deeper breaths, and that actually helps. And when I actually focus on breathing in and focus on bringing that oxygen to wherever my aches and pains are, it actually does relieve the pain. Yeah, so it does work. So do that whenever you have a headache. So I guess it's better than taking painkillers all the time. Yeah, it's a healthier option. Of course, if that doesn't work, then do take your painkillers. All right. So Wubi says, felt very relaxed despite some thoughts in the beginning. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine to have thoughts and emotions arising. As I always say, watch the thoughts arising. Watch the emotions. Thoughts can also be, why is there a rhythm to JP's hitting of the singing bowl? Oh, that was too loud. Oh, that was too soft. All these thoughts that arise. Yeah, watch it and then go back to focusing on the sound. Okay, so that's the exercise. So the key here is to bring our focus back to the sound. Bring our focus back to the sound, and that would actually help us build this, develop this control of our mind. Cindy, this is the first time in sound breathing meditation felt the sound vibration cause a heartache, tightness at the heart chakra, aches around the back of the neck, and blocking at the throat. So this is the first time that you're feeling the sound vibration. Is that what you're saying, Cindy? Okay. That is why I said the heart chakra is around here. Okay, it's right above your sternum. Relax, and if you cannot visualize, Cindy, just know that the sound is entering just by the intention. Relax, allow the sound to enter, and know that the sound represents love, kindness, and compassion. Let it enter and allow it to vibrate throughout your body. Relax. Breathe naturally, breathe in all the way and breathe out all the way naturally. When you allow that to happen, you are retraining yourself to relax and to let go. Relax and to let go. And when you know that the vibration is entering you, it will release all the stress and all the emotional baggage that you have kept all these years. Focus on the sound, focus on the vibration of love, kindness, and compassion, and allow these negativities to arise and let go. And this will help with your healing, Cindy. And do share with me, about your experience. Yiman, pain in the middle chest area this time. JP, you said in the past that by allowing our emotions and tears come out during meditation, we will feel lighter. For me, that's not the case, especially after we started on focusing the singing bowl sound entering into the heart chakra. I felt exhausted, confused, and unsettled despite watching the emotions during the session. It takes me a while to feel better. Do you know why is that so? Yes, Iman, it's because, again, there have been years of false experience, and because of the false experience, that's why it leads to false perception. And because of your false perception, you reacted to these phenomena. So because you reacted to them and you hold on to them, because you hold on to them, you have actually not let go. And this has been going through, and you've been going through this for years. And as a result, you feel a tightness, and it is part of the healing process. When we allow these emotions to arise, you will feel unsettled, and all this confusion will arise because it is a mixture of different emotions arising. So again, instead of analyzing and trying to make sense of these emotions, it's okay. Just let it arise, and you can be bawling. You can be sobbing away in tears. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Focus on the sound. Focus on the sound because we are doing a sound meditation. So focus on the sound as you breathe in and you breathe out. Focus on the sound. Allow the emotions to arise, but focus on the sound. After a while, now everyone will. How long will it take for it to dissipate? That is very subjective. For some people, seconds. For some people, minutes. So just allow it to arise. Okay. So what you're trying to do, because according to what you've written, you felt confused. The confusion is because you are trying to analyze it. So again, let go, just watch. No matter how exhausting it is, because all the emotions are taking up a lot of your energy, it's okay. As we heal, do understand that when we let go of all these negativities, that is a lot of energy that you're letting go. So when you let go of all these, be it positive or negative, it's all energy. So it is quite straining on your body. It's okay. It's okay. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. It's a very, very good sign, Yiman. It's a very good sign because why? You are finally allowing more negativities to arise because it's been years of these emotional baggage that you've kept inside of you. Okay? So go through the process and allow it to come out. When you do this on a daily basis, you will notice that it will become lighter and lighter and less. There'll be less and less of these emotions. These are bouts of emotions arising. And this happens when we do simple meditations, be it a sound meditation or be it your breathing meditation. They will arise. And if you do any sort of retreat, such as a prayer meditation, because when we do our prayer meditation, we actually chant mantras. So these vibrations from the mantras trigger the healing process. And again, it will trigger all these bouts of emotions to arise. So again, we will focus on the mantras. Yeah, but in this case, because we're not doing a prayer retreat, we're doing a sound meditation, it has a similar effect. So congratulations. Yeah, so feel good about it. You're on the right track, Yiman. Kok Luen, felt a little tightness in my head. Somehow it is lesser now. Great. All this tightness that we feel in any part of your body is an indication of where your negative energy is. So if it's around the head area, perhaps it's because, Kok Luen, you've been thinking a lot, maybe because of your work, I'm not sure what it is, but because you've been thinking a lot and perhaps you feel quite stressed about it, that's why the vibrations will because of the vibrations, you will feel certain tightness in certain parts of your body. So it's very telltale, okay, what's been going on throughout the week for you. All right, so again, it's a very good sign, Kok Luen. Dr. Hank, grateful to have a Sunday morning in Bentong. Oh, welcome to Bentong, Dr. Hank. I hope to see you here. I felt better today during the sound breathing meditation. Anyway, the hot feelings still arise, but not a big issue. Hot feelings still arise. Well, that does happen because you are conscientiously breathing. Because a lot of times we don't think about our daily breathing. And a lot of times we don't breathe properly. It's very shallow breathing. So when we consciously breathe, take deeper breaths, there are occasions whereby you will feel like a heat wave arising. So that is also a sign that you are breathing correctly. Okay? Because breathing, a lot of times we say, everybody's breathing, so what's the big deal? But you see, most of the time we don't breathe properly. Yeah, there are even retreats on how to breathe properly, even like the yoga on breathing properly. And as a result, there are very, very, there are a lot of health benefits when we breathe properly. Yeah. Iman says, I'm grateful for the following: to have yogurt to eat, to have a new colleague who joined my team, to have watched His Eminence the 25th Tam Rinpoche's video teaching on compassion. Taking on other suffering is very apt for me personally. Taking on other suffering is a very, very powerful teaching because it trains the mind, it trains us to tap into the selfless mind, which is the authentic mind. It is natural for us to take on other people's suffering. It's very natural. It may sound daunting to you and a bit scary. It's like, I'm already having problems taking on my own suffering, let alone take on other people's suffering, and that's the last thing I need. Yes, that's at our current level. You see, but that is not natural. Okay, that is not natural. Our natural state of mind and is actually very welcoming to taking on other people's suffering. It's part of being selfless. Okay, so the teaching actually allows us to connect back to our true self. And when we do that initially, it will be a bit of a struggle. Remember, baby steps. Every time when we want to change our paradigm, there is always a little bit of struggle because the body and mind are not used to it. So just like how we started with our 5-minute meditation on day 1, how it was a huge struggle for most of us. And now it's already day 50, and 20 minutes is just a breeze. Okay? And if I say, hey, let's do this for 45 minutes, you guys will be perfectly fine because we have taken baby steps. So same thing with this. Same thing. When we start to tap into or connect into our natural self, It will take a little bit time of adjustment. It's fine, but once you reach there, it will become effortless. Effortless. And once you reach there, you will not need anything to fulfill yourself. You won't need to keep surrounding yourself with your friends, to distract yourself because you're bored, you need a bit of stimulation, you need to be entertained. You just need something of that, which leads to my loneliness and intimacy part 2, which I'll be talking about today. Okay, so Yiman, that is a wonderful teaching. You do watch it many times, and I'll guarantee you, every time you watch it, you will have different realizations. Lai Heng, grateful for the smell of fresh grass. Neighbor cutting the grass. Oh, good for you. You should thank your neighbor for cutting the grass. Grateful for the learning opportunities with my group coaching clients. Grateful that we managed to finalize our move to our new home. Oh, congratulations, Lai Heng. I'm glad to hear that. Peg, grateful to have this meditation session. Looking forward every weekend. Grateful to celebrate Father's Day. Waiting, me too. The tightness on the head is gone. Today, more thoughts and needs to keep bringing focus back on the sound. Overall, feeling calm and refreshed after the session. Great. We'll be grateful for having this healing sound bathing meditation every weekend. Thank you. And Cortland, gratitude, able to support Kechara Oasis for lunch today. Able to fix my car brakes. Yes, do support our vegetarian restaurant because it is a social enterprise, which means all profits go to our charity. So, and again, for this vegetarian restaurant, we are promoting how to eat with compassion and still enjoy our food. So all the foodies out there, you can still have a great time eating vegetarian food, but with compassion. So yeah, that's the message that we're trying to send with our vegetarian restaurant. Yiman, thanks for the advice. Yes, emotions during prayer retreat are even more severe, which is quite terrifying to me. Embrace it, Yiman. Embrace it. This is a sign that you are healing. Embrace it, let it all go. The more you embrace it, the more you let go and allow the healing process to occur, the faster you will heal. The faster you will heal. The ultimate antidote to your healing, after you have let go, after you have unloaded all these years of baggage, it's changing. Once you've understood about wrong perception and you change it, you transform it, your entire life will change. I guarantee you this because it has helped me tremendously. So I know it works. Pastor Antoinette, today I felt pain when pressing under the arm of the 3-round mat breathing and still feel the pain now. I guess I pressed a bit too hard. Can I do something about this? Well, just don't press too hard. Pastor Antoinette, just adjust it because you're not, look, your fist is here, just rest it very gently. Yeah, if it's a bit painful, just lift your elbow a little bit higher and do this and that. That's it. Okay, so I hope that helps. If it doesn't, let me know. Perhaps there may be a health condition. I don't know. But you just have to adjust and let me know. Yeah, Pastor Internet? Yiman, questions on yesterday's sharing? Okay. I missed your questions, yeah, by the way, Yiman. So I'm glad that you are asking me all this. You said, most people think that intimacy will heal their loneliness. How about people who realize that and hence avoids intimacy? Is that fine? Okay, well, just like, yes, it is fine. It is fine that you avoid intimacy for now. Just like, is it fine for us to do retreat? What are retreats? Retreats are basically removing ourselves from the distraction, wherever you are, be it in the city, anywhere you live in. You retreat yourself, you remove yourself from all these distractions, and you put yourself in this place called Kechara Forest Retreat, or anywhere in the world. There are many retreat centers. You lock yourself there, and you literally cut yourself or remove yourself away from all these distractions. So, and then you see what happens. Just like every morning, this is a mini retreat. So you remove yourself from your busy schedule for the day, and you join me. So this breathing meditation that we're doing allows us to wean off, to cut off and wean off all these distractions that we're so attached to without even realizing it. So if we are attached to intimacy, I guess you're referring to physical intimacy, and you feel that you're just too addicted to it, because some people are, that you have to have physical intimacy, otherwise you just feel unsettled. You feel lost, you can't think straight, whatever it is, that is a sign that you are addicted to it. Okay, and some people go crazy because they cannot have this intimacy, and they go around looking for physical intimacy. All right, so that is a sign of addiction. So again, I'm not here to judge. It's up to you. If you feel that your life, you're a slave, you've become a slave to your attachment, and you're not okay with it, because you do things that you may not be happy after you have fulfilled or have a fix, then yes, remove yourself from that. Once you have calmed down, both your body and your mind have calmed down, and you're sober from it, then you can go back and revisit it. Okay, you will know whether or not you are sober in that sense. Okay, why? Because when you are sober, and when your relationship is not driven by your addiction to physical intimacy, you will have the clarity of the mind to be able to develop a deeper relationship with this person. And that is on an emotional level. And and emotional intimacy will be more fruitful and more long lasting. Because why? Physically, we will degenerate. I don't care how many times you go to your plastic surgeon, after a while, you're going to look like a Barbie doll. Okay, and we don't want that, because people can't tell whether or not you're smiling or you're laughing. And I don't think we want that. All right? So that's why we age gracefully. I think that would create a more long-lasting relationship for all of us, and we feel more fulfilled. That is what we want ultimately. Ultimately, I'm not judging. For those of you who do have plastic surgery, it's great, whatever makes you happy, but the ultimate fulfillment comes from on an emotional level. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so don't bash me up for saying that you should not do plastic surgery. It's all up to you. It's all your choice. I'm just saying that it's more important when we focus what we say on developing the inner beauty. That's what. See, it's all a cliche, but it's longer lasting. Okay, if you are in a relationship, develop the insight, because the emotional connection will last all the way to the end. Isn't that what we all want? Okay, so that answers question number one. If you want me to clarify more, let me know. Number two, you briefly mentioned about the true essence of relationship. So what is the true essence of relationship? Now, this can be a platonic relationship or an intimate relationship, but what is the relationship about? Notice what this relationship is about. It is an attachment to something that a person has to offer to you. Whatever it is. Some people say, oh, the person completes me. When I hear that, my red flags go up. Uh-oh. You're in for a lot of suffering later on. Nobody is there to complete us. You don't feel complete is because you have not worked on yourself. We have not worked on ourselves, and we're always looking for others or situations to fulfill that void in us. It's very dangerous. Why? Because when that thing, see, nothing is permanent, by the way. That's a law of nature. I didn't make it up. That's a law of nature. Nothing is permanent. So when that thing is removed, you're going to have a huge breakdown, emotional breakdown. We don't want that. It's not healthy. Because why? Again, because our happiness is not real. Our happiness is subject to certain conditions. When our happiness is based on certain conditions, that is not real happiness. That is a false perception of happiness. Okay, that is a false perception of happiness. Oh, when I'm with this person, I feel very elated. I feel at bliss. Of course, you feel it. Just like if you have a glass of wine, you feel elated because you're high on alcohol. In this instance, you're high on whatever it is that the person is giving you. It's an emotional high. That's why we're always looking. You know how some people are just going from one relationship to the other because why? Because the high has gone down. The honeymoon period has gone down. You don't feel the high anymore. You don't feel the excitement anymore. So you say, the person is not right for me. Let me go for another person. It's not the person, it's you. We are chasing for that high, whatever that means. Yeah? So what is the true essence of a relationship? If we choose to be in a relationship, again, I'm not judging, it's up to us. So, because we cherish the relationship, be it platonic or intimate, we would want that relationship to last. Because of that, what's the true essence? Focus on the emotional intimacy. Emotional intimacy. Talk about your aspirations. What is it that we aspire to be? How do we support each other so that each of us can become a better version of ourselves, to have more clarity in our mind, to be very focused, whatever it is, aspire to be greater, whatever that means for you. Yeah, so every year we should be an improved version of ourselves, be it more kind, more patient, less angersome. You can multitask more. You succeed in your career. You be a better mother, a better father, a better listener. Whatever that means for you, just be an improved version of yourself. And that's very important. Yeah, so that's what I mean by true essence of relationship. It is a support unit, if that's what we want. A support unit. Because of this person, you become greater, you improve. Okay? I'm not talking about improve in indulging in each other. I know people who are so attached to one another and they just indulge in each other's indulgences. Right? So they become more attached to the five senses. They become more attached to the pleasures of life. There are many people out there, and that is a formula for disaster. I'm not saying you should not enjoy your life, but when it comes to a point that you are just driven, your entire life is just driven by these indulgences, be careful. As we age, we are not able to do what we used to do, and that's where we age and become bitter and frustrated because a lot of things that we are used to doing, we cannot do. Okay? Your doctor will say, hey, instead of having a bottle of wine a day, you're only down to one. And later on, sorry, you got to cut off that glass of wine because your body can't take it. And for those of you who would like to go here, here, sorry, you have knee problems. You're not as mobile anymore, and you feel bound. You feel that you're just, under house arrest, and you're frustrated. I mean, look what happened during the COVID-19 lockdown. How some of us freak out because we're under house arrest. Think about it. So these are signs. These are signs, and we listen to our mind and listen to our body. That's what the doctors always tell us. Listen. When we listen and we are mindful of these signs, these are signs telling us we are barking up the wrong tree. We're operating incorrectly, which is not serving us ultimately. Okay, I got to wrap up because time is up. So there are 2 more questions. What if certain people enjoy loneliness as there is a solitude to them, and they prefer to be alone than in the company of people who make them feel even more lonely? That's fine, right? Yes, that's fine. That's fine. You can be alone and you don't feel lonely. Right? I mean, I have a friend who keeps saying that, I feel that you're very lonely. I said, yes, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I don't feel it. I said, if I feel lonely, I'll be out there partying. So if I have time, and I told her, if I'm that lonely, like the way you said, I wouldn't be spending time chit-chatting with you for hours, okay? So she had a good laugh from there. Yeah. So 4, if we try to practice non-attachment in our relationship with someone by not being physically close to them all the time, but the other person take it as we don't care about them or being responsible, what can we do to make the person understand? Practicing non-attachment to a relationship doesn't mean you're cold. It doesn't mean that you physically stay away from the person. It's about realizing that we do not taint our decisions from, because when we are attached to a person, right, we will always have a special, like a soft spot for the person. So our decisions are most of the times tainted by our emotions for this person. So logically, it's like, okay, but logically speaking, you shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't be doing this for you, but I love you, yeah, I will give in. Just like how we unintentionally spoil children. We love them. Oh, they're so cute, it's okay, we just give in for now. But will that serve the child ultimately? No, because we keep spoiling them. Okay, unintentionally because of our love. So you see, that is tainted. So you see, but if we actually take a step back and if it was somebody else's child, you'd be saying, hey, it makes sense, why are you spoiling your child? Why this, why that? We're extremely good at judging others. But when it comes to ourselves, we kind of forget. Because why? Emotions cloud our judgment. So when we now that, you see, that's a good thing about single-pointed meditation. Now that we've learned to control the mind and watch our emotions, these are positive emotions of how we're attaching our emotions to this person. We watch it, we take a step back, and what do we focus on? We focus on what is most beneficial for this person. And when we've honed this skill, where we consciously take a step back and make decisions based on what is, what is called objective. When we look at something objectively without emotions attached, that's where we make better choices. And as a result, you love the person the real way. And the person will feel more love from you because why? You love the person the right way, the way that serves the person ultimately. It will take some time because the person will notice that you're not giving in to things that are not beneficial to this person, and they will freak out. But over time, with a lot of patience and communication is the key, the person will realize your intentions. And that is what really matters. And that is what makes a relationship more long-lasting and more sincere. And that's where the person will feel your true love. I'll explain more next week because we do have to wrap up already, okay? But I appreciate your questions because you have given a lot of thought to it. Yeah, but so thank you very much. And Lai Hing, I will answer all your questions next week. Okay, let me read Kirsten, because if I don't read her gratitude, she's going to give me a hard time because she always says that I don't read her gratitude. So just for you, Kirsten, grateful that I'm able to be full-time mom for my teenagers during this period. Grateful that we get to enjoy quality time chatting daily, getting to know them deeper and realize how much they have grown through the years. Grateful that they're happy and kind teenagers. Grateful that I'm always in my bestie's thoughts, who always send all good stuff food for me and my kids. Thank you very much for all of you for tuning in. Okay? And do write down in the comments whatever questions you may be. I'm very grateful for all of you for writing all these comments. And again, do invite your friends to join us. The more, the merrier. See, when we are in touch with each other on a weekly basis, it is in a way a support group, if you've not realized it by now. Okay, it is in a way a support group whereby we share our feelings and we share how to transform the way we perceive things. And that is the ultimate solution to seeking our happiness. All right? And you can ask me all these questions. You may not agree with me. It's fine. But that's where we learn from each other. All right? So have a great Sunday. And I'll see you again next weekend, next Saturday, 8:30 a.m. Malaysian time. All right? Take care. Bye.